Hello everybody, and today we are going to take a look at the EMAX TinyHawk 2 that I purchased about 2 weeks ago. I got introduced to tiny whoops, or little drones, first-person view quadcopters, about a year ago at a training I was at. The guy that I was working with, because my mic, he brought in a little Acrobee, basically a little first-person view quadcopter, and I loved it. It was pretty cool. And then finally, about 2 weeks ago, I ended up buying one, the EMAX TinyHawk 2. So I'm gonna take a look and show you what I got here and my experiences with it so far. So I hope you enjoy it. So let's get to it. All right, so the first thing you notice, it comes in this pretty awesome case. It's pretty nice looking, pretty sturdy, so I can pretty much carry this thing anywhere. I got this on Amazon, and it was, I forget the exact price, I think it was like $169 on Amazon, and it was like 2-day delivery or something like that, so it was a great deal. So let's take a look. Pretty much it is as I bought it with 2 extra batteries. Open it up, and so I got a couple extra tools in here that I placed in myself, but this is what comes in the kit here. We got the first person view goggles, the controller, the actual TinyHawk 2, quadcopter, fully assembled, ready to run. It's already bound to the goggles and to the control, which is pretty nice because I know absolutely nothing of this stuff. Comes with some other things. Comes with extra propellers, and it comes with a card. And what else is in there? And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. The directions are here as well. It has a charger for the single cell and 2-cell batteries. If you don't know what they are, I didn't either until I actually really bought it. So the single cell batteries here are these 4.5 volt batteries. It actually comes with these, right? 450 milliamp hour batteries, 4.35 volts. The HV is for high voltage. And then it also came with a 2-cell battery, this 300 milliamp one that is at 7.6 volts right here. I haven't used this yet. You have to change a setting into the controller to actually use it. I figured I don't know how to use this and really practice with it, so I would practice on the single cell. So I just keep that one in there. So it comes with one a 1S battery, and then also a 2S, and then I went and just purchased 2 extra batteries right here, right there. This 450s milliamp hours, just to match the ones I got. So I got those extra. They were like 12 bucks for the extra ones. Comes with the charger, cable to hook into the controller, and also the goggles to keep that charged as well. The goggles themselves. The battery pack goes on back right there, and then launches into the front here. So we have that. So let's take some of this stuff out. Nice case. I like the case. I thought everything fit in it quite well. So cool goggles, controller, the receiver, and then the actual TinyHawk 2. So pretty awesome. I noticed I initially was going to get the first version of the TinyHawk to realize that this one just came out a couple of months ago. It's definitely pretty sturdy. I've whacked this thing against walls pretty hard, ceilings. I was in my backyard, a little gust of wind came and it blew it off. Probably about 100 yards away from my house, landed in the street, and you can see like no real signs of damage whatsoever. I did whack it into one of my houseplants pretty good, and one of the props came off, and as a result, I just simply pushed it right back on. So you can see here that they just essentially go right on to the actual motors themselves. These are all brushless motors, and camera view looks pretty awesome. I'm having a little bit of a glitch right now with the first-person view camera and with the video signal. I think it's picking up some interference. It could be because some of these props now are probably getting a little unbalanced, and from what I hear is that throws off the motors a little bit, causing a little more interference, which it's been fine. I've been able to fly through my house pretty much okay. I'm no champ at this. So that's the TinyHawk 2 right there. The instructions that come with it are okay. They're not the best. There's a lot of technical jargon in this right here. But it tells you everything, you know, about battery charging and everything else. But this is your instruction manual right here. There's some stuff in it. I pretty much just kind of learned by doing it. So they do give you another one that tells you how to fly it. All right. With the right stick and left sticks for, and how to kind of hook everything up. What other cool stuff? I'm trying to think of it. They give you extra props. Some, I guess they'll break once in a while. They give you this like little toolkit with extra rubber bands and isolators and those JS2 connectors, I believe it's called. I don't know. Pretty cool stuff. They also give you a warning sticker to say to switch modes when you go to 2S. So pretty neat stuff. When I first started, I did just looking. I didn't even use the actual goggles. I just line by sight flying. And it takes a lot of getting used to, but I was able to kind of get the hang of it after a while. I did notice that when I put the goggles on, it makes a world of difference. It's a little bit easier to fly because you're flying from the actual thing. What else is also nice, you could adjust the angle. So if you're really going kind of quick, you can adjust the angle of this up so that when it's flying like that, it can go pretty quick. A couple of other things I liked about it, these rubber bands right here help hold the battery in, so we can actually put one in. Like so. And the batteries hold in. Last year, the one I borrowed, actually, it was like all like printed or molded plastic, and it actually hit a couple of times on it, and it broke it. But the frames for that Acroby are actually relatively cheap. And then you just plug it in right here, and that is pretty much it. It's pretty cool. It's got LED stripping that runs around it, so let's plug it in and take a look. So that's it turned on. All right, just looking for a signal. I think each of the LED colors means something, but the LED strips are there. So it's pretty awesome. We can turn it on. It puts it on. Green light, mean that's on. Turn it up. A couple of things I didn't know. So let's see here. To basically get it to arm, so this left switch all the way down, you have different modes. All the way down is basically turning it off. Beeper to help you find it. And then that is fully armed all the way up. This side, it's got 3 different modes. It's got like a mode that's like for beginners that kind of keeps it all leveled out. I forget the technical term, doesn't really matter. A middle one and a top one for like acrobatics and stuff like that. But to arm it, to get it to go all the way down and up, and you can see there, pretty much the LEDs go on. What's cool about the LEDs, let's turn it off. What's cool about the LEDs is as you spin up those motors, they actually get brighter. So it's pretty cool to fly through at night. Video transmission, I've had it all through my house with pretty much no issues whatsoever. And that just hooks in like this. I mean, this is like ready to fly. It's pretty awesome. And I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, right now, see, I'm kind of getting a little glitch. So you can see there, wherever it's, I'm definitely getting some interference. I gotta like adjust or check out what's going on control, but you can see I can pretty much wherever I turn it, it looks and sees. So it's kind of neat. That's why I ended up bringing these. I kind of have to, I think, the resolder the connection for the actual digital feed itself. You can kind of, it's a little tough to see, but inside right over there, it's a little tweaked out. I'm not really sure. I think it took a good hit and maybe knocked it or what. I'm not really sure. But from what I've heard, that a number of things can cause a pretty much bad transmission. And yeah, you can see it's still a little glitchy. There it is. See? Not so bad. And wherever you point the drone, it is. So I'll try to capture a little bit of video of me flying it. And that's it, just so you can kind of see it. I'm no pro, so you can comment away on me all you like. But whatever, it is what it is. So like I said, this mode right here is basically, helping me level it out. So it's pretty neat. That's it. Pretty cool. Took a lot of practice. Still practicing pretty much every day. I do probably about 15 minutes each day. With and without the goggles on. The batteries last, I'll bring it down here. These batteries last about 3 to 4 minutes a piece. So the single cell ones, about 3 to 4 minutes. What's pretty cool is that, let's see if I can pick it up here. Inside, it'll give you like a number of different things, like battery life, what the current voltage is of the batteries or anything like that. So that's all picked up there. They're saying 3.5 volts. The battery's at 3.9 right now. So it's all picked up. It's a good amount of information on there. What else is there? I don't know. That's pretty much it. Pretty cool. I love it. I plan on probably buying another one or two. I like the controller. I haven't had any issues with it whatsoever. Goggles, they take a little bit to get used to on your head, but once they're on, you're kind of good to go. I know that I looked into possibly capturing the video coming from the camera. It can be done. You need some sort of like a transmitter. I think if it's a DVR, it's called a digital video recorder that hooks into the signal. I don't have it yet. I don't really care. I don't plan on making videos with it anytime soon. Maybe with a newer one. That's pretty much it. I don't know what other cool stuff there is. Beats me. Batteries take, in this charger, roughly like an hour or so to charge. I noticed that the headset, to charge that, was a little bit longer. That was a couple hours. Same thing with the controller, a couple hours for full charge. This charger, when it turns on, everything flashes. You turn the battery on, and when you plug the battery in, it actually will, when it's done charging, it will stay a steady green. So that took a little bit for me to get used to. It's not like my normal chargers that I have for other stuff. That's it. Pretty cool. EMAX, TinyHawk 2. They also sell a first-person view radio control car, which I'm looking to get as well now. I'm kind of into this first-person view stuff. So, I don't know. I hope you enjoyed this little unboxing. I hope maybe you got something from it, or if not, that's it. So, I definitely recommend it. It's a fun little sport to get into. The thing takes a beating, and that's about it. So, if you have any questions, put it in my comments, and that's it. Or find me on Instagram at TinyHawk. That's it. Have a good night. Bye.